Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 17th of May. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be delighted if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to ascend above the Zodiac sign astrology and understand what really makes you tick at a deeper level, please check out my special offer 12-month forecast and character analysis combination based on your unique data of time, date and place of birth. No two charts are the same and will give you searing insights to guide your move in the future. Please see the link below for more information. Hello Leo, and welcome to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 17th of May. It's exciting as this week begins because the Sun is still pitching its influence right at the top of your horoscope. This is your sector of success and it's linking brilliantly to the planetary transformation Pluto in your sector of details and practicalities. Therefore, if something is moving in terms of the type of work that you're doing or the type of role that you have in the wider world, doesn't have to be just in a professional context, it wouldn't be a surprise. But as ever with Pluto, the changes can often be very much internal. So you may be reviewing your own relationship to how you can fit into the world at large and seeing different opportunities. And part of those opportunities developing for you could be to be a bit more individualistic. And all of this comes up to the boil on Wednesday when the quarter moon in your sign really gives you a boost of that desire to manifest what makes you different. But if you are wanting to make your way to the boardroom, the Sun's location in Taurus is saying you will have to do what's expected of you. If you want to be a bit more avant-garde, perhaps it's the time to go out on your own and be more entrepreneurial. Now, Venus, the planet of attraction, is in a supremely helpful part of your situation, helping you to network with others. And there could be one relationship, could be a friendship, it could be a romantic relationship that could strengthen through the bond between Venus and Saturn. Yes, Saturn often gets a bad rap, but actually this is a very stabilizing link. And if you feel there's a strong level of trust and mutual understanding, you can agree to cooperate more closely. What can be more challenging this week, however, is that Mercury, also in your 11th house of long distance planning, high hopes and friendships, is in a much more tangled relationship with Neptune. Mercury is also now in shadow, which means it's slowing down, ready to go into its retrograde. And I think the angle with Neptune can create confusion, even dishonest representation. Now that's not necessarily from you, but if you're wanting to go about something in a very idealistic and straight way, and you come into contact with someone who's a bit more inclined to take shortcuts, it could be something that has a hidden complication. So do try to cut through the mystery of Neptune and get to the nub of what's happening. Now, it is true to say that Jupiter last week moved into a very fortunate zone for you in terms of your long-term finances. And you do have the chance through to the 28th of July to make hay in this regard. But on Thursday, as the Sun breaks out of your sector of success and moves into your sector of kinship, person kind, and groups, networking, and also sociability, it's possible that you could conjure up a plan with a friend or a group of people which is more entrepreneurial based. But if it's one of those get rich quick schemes that someone is full of enthusiasm for, I would proceed with a great deal of caution. But the Sun square Jupiter is one of those unusual squares that it can be positive. So this is saying to you, if you do want to head in a new direction, and this is really what that quarter moon is pushing you to do, where you can be more free-spirited, the 11th house where the Sun moves into can certainly support that process. So the angle with Jupiter may be saying to you, look, you just need to toggle your financial expectations if you are wanting to do something more for yourself, because it may be that you don't get all the material side of your needs met, at least initially, while you're building this possibility up. Now, as the week draws to a close, Saturn does slam on the celestial brakes, goes into a retrograde which lasts through to the 10th of October in your sector of relating. I can only be really honest with you, Leo. Any relationship in your world, it doesn't matter whether it's with a neighbour, a friend, someone in a local community group, a colleague, or a family member, or indeed that romantic partner that isn't quite functioning as well as it should, is going to come under the astral microscope between now and the 10th of October, because that's the way Saturn works. Saturn pushes back. It's exacting. It's asking us to be very self-disciplined. And relationships is not an area that we can control completely ourselves, because the whole point of a relationship is it's a collaboration. We can only control our side of it. But if you can work hard on cooperation, collaboration, trying to do your bit to meet someone else in the middle who's important to you, you could strengthen a tie during this retrograde. If a tie really isn't doing as well as it could do, maybe Saturn's retrograde is just preparing you for the reality that maybe a parting is the best for all concerned. But it just depends on your unique circumstances. But for now, take care, good luck, and goodbye.